In this video, we're going to be looking at how to change the fog light bulbs on your GMC Terrain. This should cover other GMT 192 cars, including the Chevy Equinox, Cadillac SRX, Saab 94X, Saturn Vue, and the Vauxhall and Opel Antara twins. And it should cover all models from 2010 to about 2017, pretty much any car that has factory fog lights. And this is all coming up right now on Nexus Auto. So what do you need to get this job done? Well, really not too much actually. Aside from your replacement fog light bulb, you just need to have a flathead screwdriver, a socket, a ratchet, and a socket, a 7mm socket. That's all you really need. And if you, or anything else, for example, a 7mm wrench or something like that, you'll see why in a second, but that's all you need to get this job done. Now, to access the fog lights, you have to go in through the wheel well. So first thing you got to do is got to move the wheel into an appropriate spot so you can get easy access. In this case, so as you can see, I've turned the wheel all the way out. You want to make sure you don't turn all the way. You don't want to put pressure on the power steering, so turn it as far as you can without hearing that whine from when you turn it too far. And then just turn off the car. That way you can gain some access into the wheel well here. Now you only need to loosen four tabs that are holding on the wheel well. Two bolts that are here, they're 7mm. And then two tabs here and down here, those you can just take off with a flathead screwdriver as I showed you. So we're just going to take our 7mm, we're just going to depending on the condition, it shouldn't be too hard to take this off, but if there's a little bit of rust or corrosion, it can make it a little tricky. Do the same. Now what I just saw there, you just do the same for the one I showed you up above, and then for this one here, you see it's got tabs. Just take the flathead, you go, and you kind of, I'll show you from here, it's a little better, and you just kind of wiggle it and it'll release the tab there. And you pull that right out, and you do the same for the bottom one as well. So now, you just have to move the panel aside. Let me see if I can show you. It's actually not as hard as it may seem. Push this aside, and you see it's right. Here we go. There. Ball behind there. So, this phone is actually in the wheel well right now, so do excuse the awkwardness. There we go. So you just reach in, twist, pull right out. There we go. So installation is the reverse. Grab your new bulb, make sure you do not touch the bulb, don't get it dirty, anything like that. And put the bulb in, put it in, get it into the tabs, and once in, then twist and locks in. And now same thing before, you'll see I have the 4 openings here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This one and this one use the tabs you remove with the flathead, and this one and that one used a screw. So I'm only going to do 2, so I'm sure you get the idea. So you just take, this is the tab here, and you just push that in. Make sure this is pulled out. If it's pushed in, it's going to put pressure and doesn't fit. That's what holds it in place. So make sure this is pulled out, and you just push it in and then snap it in place. Should be good. And then you grab your screw, 7mm screw. Thread it in as much as you can by hand, whatever is easiest. Starts getting a little tight. Then just grab your socket or whatever you're using, if you're using a wrench or whatever works best for you. Just tighten it the rest of the way. Don't go over tight. You don't want to break the clips that are inside. It's one of the reasons I don't use power tools with something like this, because it's just plastic clips in there. Not plastic, but still they could break. So you just go as tight as possible, and then do the same for the bottom one and the top one up there. And then that's it. You're all set. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope this video has helped you out here today. Now let's go through some of the YouTube stuff, shall we? Don't forget to like and subscribe if this video has helped you out. And if you want to see my future videos, I try and put out one at least once a week. Make sure to hit notifications as well, just so you can get those videos. On the flip side to that, if you didn't like the video for whatever reason and you do dislike it, not a problem. Feel free to leave it in the comments of why you disliked it, whether it be something I did wrong, whether it's something you didn't like in the video. By all means, just let me know so I can keep making the best content possible. It's kind of the whole point of it, so make sure to do that. Speaking of the comments, if you have any questions, concerns, anything you want to add on, anything you see you can do better, anything that maybe you add on and it actually is worse, whatever it is, feel free to leave it in the comments. Nothing wrong with that. I always try and answer whenever I can. It may not be the same day, next day, whatever, but I try and answer all comments, so make sure to leave that as well. Once again, I want to thank you very, very much for watching the video, and I'll see you next time.